What is going on, guys? I'm Jack and welcome back to Project Race Car. You find me in a very different setting today, and you'll notice this is not my car behind me. It is, however, a very lovely R34 GTT, just like mine, but in a fantastic colour called Snapper Blue, which is actually a BMW car. More on that car in a minute. Purpose of today's video is we're going to pull the bridge seats out of my R34 and attempt to work out if they are actually real, because these seats came with the car. They look real at first inspection, but obviously it's much easier to see when the seat's out of the car. So we're going to try and look for some serial numbers or some stamps or anything else that might allow us to see whether these seats are actually real or not. So love to know your guys' opinion as well from what we show you as to whether you think they're fake or whether they're real, because I have absolutely no idea and I'm certainly not a seat expert. But yeah, we are down here at my good friend James's unit, where he's currently rebuilding his Skyline, which again we'll go over in a second. He's got some stock seats for me to put in temporarily until I decide and can find sort of the seats that I want to go in my car. So we're putting the stock seats back in for the minute just because it's easier, and I can sell the brids then, is the plan. Let's crack on and get the seats out of the car. It's absolutely disgusting outside today, so we're not going to film putting the seats out, but I will show you guys the seats when they're out the car. Before we get onto the seats, guys, let's go and take a look at James's car, because he's in the process of rebuilding it. It is absolutely lovely. So let's go take a look at the engine later. So guys, he's currently fitting a G35 900, I believe it is. This thing is going to be absolutely mental when it's done. Fully forged, fully Nitto forged, built bottom end. Obviously you've got the Freddy plenum as well, R35 core packs. This thing is going to be an absolute monster. It was already running 500 horsepower before we went with the new turbo setup, so really keen to see how much this makes. James also tracks this car as well, so obviously that's why it's been built to sort of the level that it is. Yeah, absolutely stunning car. It's also in this BMW colour, as I mentioned, which I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but it's almost similar to Bayside Blue, but it's the BMW Snapper colour, as I said. It is a very lovely colour, and I've never seen another one in this colour. It's absolutely lovely. So guys, James has very kindly taken a seat out of the car for me. I've got the bridge seat here. So they're actually very nice seats. They're I think they're Stradia 2s, but I'm not 100% sure. But they are carbon backed, which is very nice. Hopefully that's coming out on camera okay. So looking at this, I reckon the quality of that carbon would indicate that they're real, and the stitching on the front as well. So again, it's difficult to get this to show up on camera, but the quality of the stitching here is actually really nice, and again the fabric as well. So we think they're real, but it's obviously difficult to say for sure. So what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below whether you think they're real based on what you've just seen. But I want to show you guys this as well. This is what the previous owner did to these seats. So for some reason they decided to mount them on the stock GTT rails, which part of the problem with that was that they were mega high up in the car, right? They were like super high, so the driving position was awful. But yeah, they've retained all of the like sliding function of the seats, but it just meant that the seats were like impossible to sit in, basically. Oh, it's really wet. That's really wet. So you guys, you would have seen from the previous clip, unfortunately it started hailing when we were down at James's unit. So we only managed to get one seat out while we were down there. We are now back up at your motor club, where the car is parked, obviously. So the plan now is to get the other seat out. You can see, hopefully through the windscreen, we've got one bridge seat and one stock seat. So not ideal, but obviously we've got to grab that, pull that out. And yeah, get the stock seats in so we can get these brids up for sale and replace them with something else. So as I said earlier, guys, the mounting position of these seats is absolutely ridiculous. So like obviously the seat's pulled forward, but still like it's so high. Look how close the that is to the dash. Again, I know it's pulled forward, but still, like, I don't know what the guy was thinking when he mounted these seats, but either way, they're coming out. So guys, there we have it. The seat is out. This passenger seat is down here. Again, probably a bit more light here today, so I'm going to show you guys again. So yeah, a bit more light here. Hopefully you guys can see the quality of the carbon again, but would make me believe that these are real. Again, the stitching on the back is pretty nice, and it is also a tag down here with, I don't know if you can see it, made in Japan on the back. Obviously that doesn't necessarily mean it's real, but if you guys know, please let me know, or things to look out for on these seats that may indicate whether they're real or fake, because I do not know. I'm not going to claim to know. So again, there's a Brid, I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up, Brid icon on the back plate there, or the side plate rather. Yeah, so I'm definitely not a seat expert, so please let me know in the comments down below, guys, whether you believe they're real or whether there's things to look out for on fake seats in general, because I would like to know. They are going to be going up for sale soon, so if you do want them, again, drop me a message on Instagram or let me know down in the comments below, or be quick, because if they are genuine, they're probably going to go fairly quickly. Also, guys, what did you think of James's car? He's a bit camera shy, so he didn't want to get on camera the other day, but we did talk about doing a review of his car like we talked about in last week's episode. So if you guys want to see a review of James's car, that's 700 horsepower 34 GTT, let us know down in the comments below so we can make it happen, because he is a bit camera shy, but I will do my best to get that car on the channel, and James does seem pretty keen. So yeah, so let us know, because that would be absolutely mega, and I've got a lot of ideas for a video with that car, so it's going to be absolutely mad. So guys, there we have it, the passenger seat is in. It is not properly mounted yet, mainly because I ran out of time, but obviously we'll get it mounted before anybody sits in it. So, as we've seen already, the seats are not the best looking seats, these stock seats. So I've got a question for you guys. What seats would you put in this car, given the choice? Let's obviously keep it reasonable. I'm not going to spend £3,000 or £4,000 on seats, but what would you put in this car given the choice, guys? Would you rather go like period correct Recaro Confettis, or new Braum seats, which are the two I'm thinking of at the moment? Between those two, I'm always keen to hear your guys' opinions. So what would you put in the car? Let me know what and why below. Whether you think I should keep it period correct inside or modern, essentially. Yeah, so I'm sorry the end of this video ended up being a little bit rushed. I was very pushed for time this week. It's been a very, very busy week, but nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed watching, guys. Keen to know your thoughts, as I said, but if you did enjoy this video, please hit the like button and hit subscribe as well if you want to see more on the car and what seats end up going in this car, because it's going to be a bit of a journey. I don't know when the new seats are going to be going in, just money wise I've got a few other bits to buy, so the money from these seats or the Brid seats may end up going on other things, but nevertheless it's going on the car. So stay tuned for that. I will catch you guys in the next one, but for now I'm signing out. See you later, bye.